Arlington has won the Super 8 Massachusetts State Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mecca of high school hockey in the state of Massachusetts. We are here for the first round of the state playoffs. Eddie Burns Arena. I am here with the proud father, Neal O'Brien, Peter Proud, Peter Paul, and Mary. Mary, big game tonight as the Woburn Tanners come into the house with nothing to lose. The Woburn Tanners, winners of back-to-back state championships, Division I in the past 2 years, led by the legendary head coach, Bob McCurtain, having lost 2 games this season already to the Arlington Spy Ponders. They come in a lower seed. They come into a hornet's nest today, Neely. And what are we going to see tonight as the Arlington Spy Ponders in the first round of the playoffs at the Eddie Burns Arena take on the Woburn Tanners?
Well, you can be sure, based on the history of the Woburn Tanners in their most recent championships, they're coming in with as much energy as they can possibly put out. They're an energetic team to start. I know the message from Coach McCurtain and more specifically Coach Steve Kennedy, who has been coaching and well-respected by players and other coaches for years. Has some choice words for these people today, Ken.
Well, we are underway here at the Mecca, the Eddie Burns Arena. Arlington Spy Ponders taking on the Woburn Tanners in the first round of the state playoffs. Coach Jeffy Mead goes with a starting lineup of the senior captain center, Erin O'Brien. She had a breakout season with 28 points this season, 18 goals, 10 assists on the season. And Arlington threatens early, but here comes Woburn back the other way. And here's a foot race. Oh, and she's a foot race broken in by Mackenzie Rousseau, a sophomore, no relation. And Mackenzie Rousseau had the Jets there, Neely. She's number 2. She led the team this season in points with 23, 12 goals and 11 assists on the season. Neely, what do you know about Mackenzie Rousseau, number 2?
We refer to Mackenzie as Baby Rousseau. She's a Boston Shamrock playing for Barbertondo. She comes from a long hockey lineage. Her older sister played for the Shamrocks, and her family's a great family. Danny Rousseau's the dad. And they're just a good group of people, and they're a hockey family.
All right, well, Woburn's a hockey town, much like Arlington, so we're going to see some hockey action tonight as it's fast and furious in the opening minutes of the game. Second line for Arlington, here comes number 10, Gabby Rousseau. No relation, I take it, to Mackenzie Rousseau, Neely.
No connection. I mean, unfortunately, Maki Rousseau, Gabby's dad, can't be here today. I did notice him last game, Ken, and I noticed what a beautiful head of hair he has because I never see him without his synchronized swimming bathing cap on.
No, Maki, he's still got the full head, the full mane, the full head of hair. And, of course, Gabby Rousseau, we're going to talk a lot about her tonight, Neely. I understand she's had a breakout season as a freshman.
Absolutely she has. She demonstrates high energy. She knows how to close the gap on the back check. She's always open for the stretch pass. She's a smart player, and there she goes.
Yeah, I'm looking at her stats. There's Gabby Rousseau, number 10. Gabby Rousseau, as a freshman, had 4 goals, 10 assists, 14 points. And she's one of only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players on the team with double numbers in points on the season.
I got to say to you here, Ken, this momentum goal of this game is going to be huge.
First goal is going to be big. There is Michaela Doherty. Michaela on the wing. She's out there right now with Erin O'Brien, number 4, and
the Flying Hawaiian.
The Flying Hawaiian. Michaela had an excellent season, as I see, with 15 assists, 20 points on the season. All right, Shea O'Day. Oh, O'Day tries to go in. She's still got it. Shea O'Day, but she's broken up at the blue line, or just inside the blue line. And here come the Tanners back the other way. The rush up the ice by number 20, Angie Moore. Angie, one of 3 seniors. Neely, let's talk a little bit about the Tanners. I know they're repeating state championships twice. They only got 3 seniors on the team.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I don't know how often they play, Ken, but they still have good chemistry there. You got a mix of young and old, and they all, if you look at the roster, they all contribute. You got a wide array of contributors.
Well, Nearly in any sport in the Middlesex League, you never take the Woburn Tanners for granted. They're always competitive, well coached. They've got a wonderful AD there, in Jimmy Duran. And Duran loves McCurtain. Of course, Bob McCurtain, we'll talk a little bit about him today, Neely. He's got 300 wins as a high school coach. He took over the program. He actually created the program, Neely. I don't know if you know this. 2000-2001 season, he was the first coach and the only coach Woburn girls hockey's ever had.
Well, he's seen constant and multiple layers of talent, and I think that it's amazing because Woburn, Ken, their players stay in town. You don't see any prep school defection. You never see them leaving. The highest level players stick around, and then they go on to D1 and D3 schools. Must have a lot to do with how these fellas coach.
Bobby McCurtain. Now, what about Georgie Santello? She was on 2 championship teams. Where is she now? Do you know?
She's at Utica, and she's killing it. And I think it was just last week she was, rookie of the month or something. I mean, she's high honors.
Georgie was fun to watch. She won 2 state championships. Oh, look at that back check by who's that kid? Number 3. That is Lily Anderson, a sophomore. 7 goals, 9 assists on the season. But look at that back check by Lily, number 16 for Woburn.
So another observation is we have number 13, Isabel Aaron, returning after a long leave on concussion. She was a healthy scratch.
Oh, I didn't know Izzy was out this season. She's, of course, the daughter of Artie Aaron. Artie Aaron, very, very chippy soccer player. And Ben Aaron, a tremendous hockey and soccer player. I think he's over at Gann Academy now. He's a defector.
Is it true that Artie still likes the metal cleats just to get a little edge?
Oh, there's a shot. I think that is true. A nice shot on net, a rip by Emily Benoit. Emily had a great season. Arlington now threatening, fighting hard behind the net. But Emily Benoit, she's another one with a double-double this season. She had 11 goals and 10 assists for 21 points on the season. And nearly Emily almost started the scoring there.
Yeah,
all right.
There's pretty good energy coming from the Spy Ponders right now.
Yep, but here come the Woburn. Oh, beautiful pass up the ice. Oh! And Mackenzie Russo tried to go with it, but she couldn't get in. Nice poke check there by the Arlington defense. Number 11, Molly Flynn. And here come the Tanners the other way into a sea of white. There's Danielle Kelly, number 14. Danielle was all over that kid. She heard the thundering herd. She got rid of it. Here's Erin O'Brien. O'Brien dumps it in and goes for the change. Erin's had a fantastic season. She had big shoes to fill from the older sister, but she has really picked it up. Led the team in scoring this season as a senior captain. And here come the Spy Ponders with a little bit of patience. It's floated in by number 16, Sydney Owaskow. Sydney, another freshman, has been contributing all season long. She had 6 helpers on the season. A great back check by number 3, the pocket rocket, Carolyn Days. Carolyn Days, of course, the younger sister of Meredith Days, University of Michigan standout. All right, number 23 on the blue line is another talented defender for Arlington, Fiona Johnson McDonald, Wilfred Gordon McDonald Patrick. Here they come. And back to get it is Danielle Kelly. Danielle goes crashing into the boards. She's a firecracker, a lot like that dad, Robbie Kelly. Robbie Kelly's had a slow, quiet season on Sunday Night Hockey. He's barely showed up. But when he does, he's always electric. All right, puck goes behind the net. Woburn looking to clear it out. I think the Tanners are under siege so far, Neely. What do you see?
Yeah, there's a fair amount of shots dumped on Amanda Essex on the Woburn goalie from Arlington. And also another observation, Coach Kohlberg, is you have Coach Mead tightening up the bench. He's playing pretty much 1-2-1-2 and giving those lines a break with the third line in there every third or fourth shift.
Yeah, he's got Erica Siegel, a senior skating that third line there. She's one of my favorites. 2 goals, 11 assists on the season for 13 points. It's wheeled around by Emily Benoit of the French Connection. And here come the Tanners, but in a sea of white. And look at that back check there by Emily Benoit. It looked like she tried to throw the elbow to the neck, and she may have, but I think she got away with it.
As long as they don't see it, Coach.
No, I hear you. It looked like Benoit came in high. She's chippy like Denny Benoit, her dad.
Denny Benoit, years and years of tutelage and coaching a large part of this crew here, Ken.
Yeah.
Also over with the Junior Eagles. Long hockey history, and a lot of the talent that you see on this ice is thanks to Dennis Benoit.
Well, the Arlington Spy Ponders, Neely, they pretty much carried the play so far. They had a wonderful season. I do want to mention Coach Jeffy Mead accomplished something that, as far as I know, has not been accomplished yet this season. They won the Middlesex League with an in-league record. Correct me if I'm wrong, Neely, but 12 wins and 1 losses. Only 12 and 1. I mean, only 1 loss in the league. Is that right?
That's true. And you saw the games that
they lost.
They struggled with.
Yeah. Well, they lost 1 out-of-league game to that Chelmsford Bill Ricka team.
They were outstanding.
And they were outstanding. The Friars are bringing in front. Oh, cleared out nicely by the Tanners. And then the other loss was to Reading, who they ultimately beat in the season. Oh, beautiful play. Defensive gem by Isabel Aaron. And Artie Aaron over on the sidelines got to be beaming as Isabel Aaron got back to help. And the Arlington Spy Ponders change it up on defense. Grace Corsetti, the Silver Fox, is out there with number 11, Molly Flynn. Molly's been solid all season. Here comes number 14, Danielle Kelly. Danielle is hustling tonight. I like Danielle's game.
Yeah, she's always going full speed. That was a great play by Isabel. She saved the threat there.
Shot into the wing to the junior Woburn forward, Jackie Lee's number 8. Jackie's got some jets. And back checking for Woburn is Kelsey Ficacello, a sophomore forward. 4 goals, 5 assists on the season for 9 points. Leading scorers this season for Woburn, Mackenzie Rousseau, 12 goals and 11 assists for 23 points. Mackenzie's only a sophomore. And then, of course, the junior Jackie Lees, who I mentioned, number 8. Jackie had 5 goals and 16 assists for 21 points. Other Woburn player in double digits for overall points on the season was a defender, interesting, number 18, Sophia Gregory. Sophia had 3 goals and 9 assists on the season for 12 points.
Sophia Gregory is another family like the Rousseaus, a long Woburn hockey history with multiple daughters through the program. And great family.
Yeah.
And, we all played together for the Boston Shamrocks, and it was part of the best hockey time of our careers.
All right, Sydney Iwaskow, number 16, is circling out there. She's a freshman, but Neely, I'll tell you, this kid's got some jets. All right, and it goes past Iwaskow, but look at her get back. Over to help and provide the option is Fiona Johnson-McDonald. Fiona floats it up to center ice. Can't be collected by number 10, Gabby Rousseau. Woburn shoots it in the length of the ice. Nice fake there by Iwaskow as she faked the pass. And here we go. Goes around for Woburn. A little bit of possession for the Tanners. Taken nicely by Mackenzie Rousseau. Puck goes behind the net to number 16, Sydney Iwaskow. Iwaskow sends it up. Oh, a nice little tip pass by number 15, Michaela Doherty. She found Aaron. Aaron's in alone. She sends it in front. Arlington girls threaten Michaela with a backhander back behind the net. Emily Benoit wins it out in front. Goes back to Shea O'Day at the point. Shea keeps it in. Shea O'Day working hard, but she can't keep it in. The puck floats outside, and it's going to be an offsides call against Arlington. Nearly the Arlington girls are flying.
Yeah, that was a good effort. Good play around the net. Aaron O'Brien lost a handle on it, but she was still able to get it on the tape of number 7, Emily Benoit.
Here's our first look at number 22, Ava Talanian. She's the daughter of Gar Talanian and the lovely Lori. And there's a shot. Save! Oh! Amanda Essigman said no as she caught it. Made it look easy there, Neely.
Great walk-in by senior Molly Flynn. She actually made it look easy. She beat one player, then made another cut, and then her shot was right on where it wanted to be. I mean, she was inside the post. Messickman was able to get a glove save on.
All right, so there's Ava fighting in the corner. I see Gary right across the ice. Gary's over there in the red coat, Alex, if you want to pick him up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster on behalf of Arlington Community Media, Inc. We thank ACMi for covering these games. It's been a wonderful season for ACMi as they've picked up some of the highest quality high school athletics in the state this year. And I'll tell you, the Arlington Girls Spy Ponders have been right in that group. They've put on a beautiful show. As I mentioned, Neely, they finished the league, Middlesex League champions, 12-1, their first Middlesex League title, 13-3-4 overall. and they are looking to come out of here in the first round of the state MIA playoffs tonight with a win against Woburn, a team that they've beaten twice this season. Nearly, we're winding down to about under 4 minutes left in the first period. Arlington has yet to score, but they have threatened. The Tanners have really, I don't even think they've got a shot on Jordan Toomey. Jordan Toomey, number 30, the senior captain and goaltender. And here comes Aaron O'Brien. Aaron, we know, can stick handle in a phone booth. Although the kids these days, they don't even know what a phone booth is. Nice skating off the ice by number 20, Erica Siegel. Erica buzzing in front of the net. But that big Woburn defender, Angie Moore, senior captain. And there's a play behind the net. Aaron is dangling. Aaron O'Brien is dangling behind the net, and the proud father at my left elbow is beaming with pride. But still, the Arlington Spy Ponders have yet to put the puck in the net, and they go with number 10, Gabby Rousseau. Arlington threatening here. They're holding a little bit of possession behind the net. Puck goes out of the Arlington zone. Back to get it is number 10, Gabby Rousseau. Rousseau sends it over to Fiona. Fiona Johnson-McDonald tries to dump it in. Puck goes out, and here's a break for the Spy Ponders. It's number 3, Lily Anderson, the sophomore. And Lily takes a shot, but young Jordan the Cat, Jordan Toomey, they call her Jordy the Cat. She made a beautiful save there on the quick release. And we're down under 3 minutes left in the first period. Nice pass up the ice. Here comes Elizabeth Liakos, had a great season. Elizabeth with a shot. It's blocked nicely by the Woburn defender. Look at this Woburn defender up there. Oh, and a big hit! She buried her. A head-on collision. I don't know who got the better of that one. I mean, back there's number 17, Grace Corsetti, the Silver Fox. Look at Gracie. But she went head-to-head with the Woburn defender. And great action there. Oh, beautiful breakout. And here comes Gabby Rousseau. Rousseau with a shot. Save Amanda Essigman. Essigman's locked in back there, Neely. It's going to take a little bit more than that to beat her tonight, I think.
Yeah, she's been around the circuit for a while. That Corsetti hit was it was in the play, Ken. Both of them were blinded, but boy, she took full shock value on that one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, girls will be girls.
She got right up. She's tough.
Oh, yeah. All right, here's a one-on-one break. It's number 19, M.I. Paneros. And a shot, a save, a rebound. Oh, no rebound there. M.L. Paneros, a freshman. The Woburn has a goal! The Tanners strike first. And it looks like it's M.L. Panero, the freshman forward.
Ken, that was their third shot on net, their first real shot on net, and it was a great play. It was a way to take a tip and a way to knock it in. That was can't discredit them for that one.
No cause for alarm, but a nice goal there. I will have to see who gets the official call. I think it might have been the freshman M.L. Paneros. All right, puck goes back to number 11, Molly Flynn. Flynn does a razzle-dazzle. The Woburn girls are now starting. Flynn got stripped. And the captain didn't like it. All right, here they come the other way. Number 7, Emily Benoit, the French connection, tries to shoot it over to Michaela Doherty, but the flying Hawaiian can't collect it. The Arlington girls do manage to shoot it in. Nearly, we're down under a minute left in the first period. Puck trickles down to the Arlington side. There's no icing on the play. 30 seconds left in the period. Shea O'Day is out there on defense. And the Arlington girls taken by number 11, Molly Flynn. Flynn tries to shoot it up to number 20, Erica Siegel. Erica can't get there. Puck shot across, collected beautifully by Mackenzie Russo. Here comes Mackenzie. Mackenzie shoots it in. Jordan sends it over to Flynn. Flynn sends it back up to, we're running out of time here. She looks for Siegel. The Woburn girls are inspired by the first goal. Oh, look at this kid's got a head of steam. Number 18, Sophia Gregory, the sophomore defender. And we're down and nearly we're coming to the end of the first period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca, the Eddie Burns Arena, and it's been an up and down first period. The Woburn Tanners strike first. I'm here with the proud father, Neal O'Brien. We're going to go off the air for a moment. At the end of the first period, you'll score Woburn Tanners 1 and the Arlington Spy Ponders 0. We'll be back for second half action. I'm Ken Kohlberg from Arlington Community Media, Inc.
My name is Max DeLuca, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
Ladies and gentlemen, pandemonium, mayhem is the only way to describe the scene here at sold-out Eddie Burns Arena, the mecca of high school hockey in Massachusetts. as the Arlington Spy Ponders find themselves down a goal, 1-0 at the start of the second period. The Flynn's are here in full force. They're on edge there as the Spy Ponders down to 1-0 to the Woburn Tanners, a team they beat twice during the regular season. But nearly, the Tanners are the twice repeating state championships at state championship team at Division One. You can't take them lightly. Nearly, what are the Spy Ponders going to need to do to come out of this game with a victory?
Well, I got to say that first period, Ken, they had a good level of play. They had a lot of energy, and they were making connections, and they had the appropriate amount of shots on net. That happened to be a perfect place, perfect time goal by Woburn. It was a good goal. It was a good tip. It just goes to show you can play a whole period, and then you can get outscored.
Well, the Spy Ponders are going to need to strike early this second period, Neely. And as I say, there is electricity in the air tonight here at Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington. And here we are, second period hockey from the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. There's the drop. Going after it is number 7, Emily Benoit. The first line is Emily Benoit, Erin O'Brien, and of course, Michaela Doherty, the flying Hawaiian. Michaela's got the Jets. There's O'Brien. She's pinned against the boards nicely by number 8, Jackie Lees, the junior, buried O'Brien. And here come Arlington the other way, though. Here comes Emily Benoit. The French connection shoots it high over the glass. It trickles back behind the net. Taken by number 20, Angie Moore. Angie, one of 3 seniors on this Woburn team. Woburn, as I mentioned, they have won back-to-back state championships, but they got weakened by losing a lot of their senior talent, and they've only got 3 seniors on the squad, but they're in a good position right now. Coach Bobby McCurtain, he's got a 1-goal lead on the road in the first round of the playoffs here, and this is playoff hockey nearly at its finest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. I'm here with the proud father, Neal O'Brien, my illustrious color commentator, Neil Armstrong, Neil Sedaka, and here they come in on broken up nicely by Woburn. It's taken to the side by Gabby Rousseau. Gabby, the freshman in a breakout season. Gabby looks to dazzle it. She sends it over to Fiona Johnson McDonald. And here come Woburn the other way, an even strength break, a 2-on-2, but broken up by Arlington. It's dumped in by number 2, Mackenzie Russo. Mackenzie is flying today. Puck goes out to the side. It's taken out behind the Arlington net by number 10, Gabby Rousseau. Gabby sends it in. Here's Elizabeth Liakos on the hunt. Over number 14 is Danielle Kelly. Danielle takes it behind the net. Danielle Kelly wheels and deals. She sends it in front. There's a backhander and a save by Amanda Essigman. Amanda seems a little bit locked in today. There's a tip. Oh, beautiful tip by number 14, Danielle Kelly. Danielle got a stick on that.
That was a smart play, Ken. It just didn't make its way through. Arlington has to be careful not to make too many moves. They're coming in the offensive zone. These games here in the playoff level are rubber on the net.
Oh, yeah.
They got to release that puck.
Ladies and gentlemen, your producer today is Alex Van Donk from ACMi. He is also functioning as your cameraman and your key grip.
Golf clap for Alex Van Donk for hanging in with us all season, Ken.
Oh, yeah. Well, ACMi has been big supporters of Arlington sports. First-year athletic director Stan the Man Vieira has benefited. Stan Vieira, he turned 50 this year, just a couple of weeks ago. And we want to wish Stan a happy 50th birthday. He made the half-century mark. And here he is in his first year at the helm as the athletic director of Arlington High School. Stan's done a fine job. All right, puck rolls behind the net. It's taken by number 3, Carolyn Days, the pocket rocket. She shoots it across. Arlington tries to take the carom over to the boards. It goes back behind the net. Days on her knees, and she tries to clear it out. She can. It's kept in beautifully by the Tanners. Number 20, Angie Moore. Angie's having a very nice game. Angie, baby.
Arlington's in need of a change here, Ken.
There's a break. Oh, and Arlington just dodged the bullet. Arlington just dodged the bullet.
Spending a lot of time in this Arlington end at the opening of this period.
Yep, I think McCurtain probably said to the Woburn girls, look, girls, you see what you can do. You're up a goal and you're on the road, and a team that beat you twice, if you stay hungry, you can beat these guys. And the Woburn girls seem to believe. Here they are. They're carrying the puck in the second half. Arlington can't get anything going. The Woburn girls buzzing the net. Puck goes back to number 20. There's a shot. Oh, the rebound came out. Oh, my goodness, Neely. The Arlington girls need a timeout.
Yeah, they got to get it together here, Ken.
Look at this. Oh, it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time, and the Woburn girls are celebrating. And Fiona didn't like it as the girls got a match up there behind the net. It looks like it might have been another goal by number 3. Lily Anderson, the sophomore forward. Lily had 7 goals on the season, 9 assists. But that Lily Anderson and the Tanners go up 2-0, and the fans are not happy here at the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. There's a scrum as Flynn is in a scrum. O'Brien looks to razzle-dazzle. She sends it across. Drops it back to Shea O'Day. O'Day tries to shoot it in. She goes back to O'Brien. O'Brien goes behind the net. She's on the hunt. She throws the elbow to the rib. And there's a scrum behind the net. O'Brien hacking away there. Kept in nicely by Shea O'Day. Shea's knocked down. Shea keeps it in beautifully. The Arlington girls have got to get hungry here. And kept in. Nope. It's taken out. Nice play smartly by Molly Flynn. Flynn dumps it, tries to dump it back in. There is Erica Siegel on the hunt. Siegel with a shot. Save. Beauty by Amanda Essigman. Amanda got a glove on it. And there's a fight behind the net. Who's going to come away with it? It's tapped in there by Aaron O'Brien. She tries to go for tie it up for a face-off. She can't. The puck floats loose. Aaron stays on. It's taken behind the net by Gabby Rousseau. Rousseau sends it back to Flynn. The puck goes out, and the ref picked it up. Arlington clears the zone. They elect for a line change. Number 20, Erica Siegel on the hunt. Oh, almost a breakaway.
Yeah, got to watch those changes.
Yeah, Fiona McDonald, Johnson McDonald goes back to help. And it's going to be an icing call on the Tanner. So nearly we're going to have a face-off in the Arlington zone. We're down under 10 minutes in the second period. The Spy Ponders now down 2-0.
9:40 to go in the second period. You got to give Woburn credit for decent pressure.
Yep, and his could be a potential breakaway. It is a breakaway. Here comes number 2, Mackenzie. And she shots goal! Mackenzie Russo. And the Tanners are pounding the Spy Ponders. Has a long pass out onto the wing. And Bobby McCarron is smiling as this Woburn Tanners team you can never discount. And Jordan Toomey heads to the bench, and we're going to see number 1, Elise Rod, the freshman, is going to get a chance here in the playoffs to see her first minutes of playoff hockey. Elise Rod, a freshman goalie. She had a nice season in and of herself with only a 1.05 goal against average. That's pretty good, Neal.
Yeah, she played well all season. She played a little less than half the games, but she would stand up between the pipes.
All right, so Elise Rod, Donahue versus Rod Electric. Puck goes back to O'Day. O'Day takes her time. She shoots it in. It's tipped wide. And Aaron O'Brien behind the net. Michaela back to help. And we have got a...
Looks like that might have been a hand pass. He's calling it outside the zone. Oh, no, we got a penalty.
I don't know. We got a penalty on number 7, Emily Benoit. When it rains, it pours, Neely. Neely, when it rains, it pours. And it is raining down on the Spy Ponders right now. Face-off, though. Yeah, face-off in the Arlington zone. It's going to be... are they matching penalties? No. No, they're not matching, so it's going to be a power play for the Woburn Tanners. The Tanners with a 3-goal lead and a power play. And on the kill is number 4, Aaron O'Brien. Number 5, Elizabeth Liakos. Number 11, Molly Flynn. And number 12, Shea O'Day. All right, let's see if Arlington at least kill the penalty here. Here come the Tanners up the other way. This kid's got a head of steam. Look at her fly. This is number 18, Sophia Gregory. Sophia's buried by O'Day. Shea O'Day, the chippy daughter of Brendan O'Day and Michelle O'Day. And Shea sends it in. Shell can be chippy. All right, nice hustle over there from Michaela. Michaela tries to send it back in, and she does. It's taken there by Elizabeth Liakos, but she's broken up. Puck shoots across the ice, taken by the Tanners. There comes number 2, Mackenzie Rousseau. Rousseau takes a shot, goes wide of Elise Rod. Elise Rod, number 1, the freshman goalie, getting her first playoff experience. And the puck goes out. And, Days is hit from behind. She's rolled into the boards. Carolyn Days was crushed, and the refs let it go. Carolyn Days on the hunt. She's, of course, the older sister of William Days. William, the star goalie, hockey player. And puck tries to be shot in by Fiona. It's broken up. Carolyn Days stays on the hunt. She's on a long shift. Look at her go. She's still skating hard and beautifully. Erin O'Brien out to help. Puck goes behind the net to number 13, Isabel Aaron. Izzy Aaron. She tries to win the fight in the corner. And Days shoots it the length of the ice. That's going to be icing on the Arlington girls. Face-off's going to come back into the Arlington zone. It's a penalty. Okay, so no icing on the penalty. Penalty released. Arlington successfully kills the penalty. Puck rolls back behind the Arlington zone. Back to get it is Fiona McDonald. But the Woburn girls, Neely, they're not letting up. I think they're circling the wagons.
Yeah, they smell blood in the water.
Yeah. Puck tied up along the boards in front of the Woburn net. Refs letting it go. And who's going to come away with it? It's going to be Izzy Aaron. Izzy shoots it across the ice, but a little bit too far ahead of Emily Liakos. Woburn takes possession. Erin O'Brien there on the fight. Aaron is dispossessed of the puck by one of the Woburn Tanners. The Tanners are really hungry. They smell blood in the water, and here comes Aaron back the other way, but she goes into a sea of black, and she's broken up, and here come the Tanners back the other way. Nice getting back there, though. Here's a nice break, and here comes Michaela. Michaela's
got the trick.
It's a pit. Michaela with a shot. She shot it wide. And we are going to have our first power play. We're going to get a look at the Arlington power play, Neely, with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second period. Neely, it's a critical juncture of the case here. Arlington's got to put the biscuit in the basket.
This power play, Ken, is probably the pivot point of the game.
Well, I agree, Neely. Let's see who he goes with. Erin O'Brien, senior captain at forward, is going to be on the power play. She's out there with Michaela Doherty. She's playing on the defensive side, along with Molly Flynn. And, of course, Emily Benoit. All right, so here's Flynn. She looks to settle it down. She sends it over to O'Brien. O'Brien shoots it across to Benoit. Benoit sends it behind the net, out in front, and there's a break. Benoit couldn't pull the trigger. And the Tanners shoot at the length of the ice. Good little possession there. Doherty comes off, and we'll see a little bit of playoff, a little bit of power play participation for number 22, Ava Talanian, AT. Gary Talanian on the other side of the ice is standing there next to Robbie Kelly. Rob Kelly's got his new sophisticated glasses there. He looks very intellectual. Of course, those of us who know Robbie know that that's very much the case. And here we are, a minute and 20 seconds left in the power play. Arlington, under 5 minutes left in the second period, find themselves down 3 goals to the twice defending state champions. Puck taken by number 10, Gabby Rousseau. She's broken up. Behind the net, Woburn, Mackenzie Rousseau takes it. Mackenzie eats up some minutes. Mackenzie's been very, very crafty. She manages to get it out. Fiona Johnson-McDonald shoots it in. Puck goes to the left of Amanda Essigman. Amanda hasn't been tested that much today. Puck goes back to Shea O'Day. Shea keeps it in. Oh, nice possession there by Gabby Rousseau. She kept control of the puck. And the puck trickles back to the point. Dump back in. Arlington threatening. Arlington finally threatening. Keeping possession of it. Talanian behind the net. Talanian does the dazzle. Puck rolls across. It goes back to O'Day. O'Day takes a slap shot. It's deflected up and high off the glass. Puck goes behind the net. Talanian back to Johnson McDonald. She shoots it across to O'Day. O'Day shoots it in. And here comes a break for Arlington. But no, the puck goes wide of the net. Tremendous pressure by Arlington, but the penalty is over. And we are down to 3.5 minutes in the second period. Fiona takes it behind the net, Princess Fiona, and she whips it the length of the ice. And the ref calls off the icing. Over to get it is Benoit, and here come Woburn back the other way. Aaron O'Brien on the hunt back to help. Puck goes behind the net to number 17, Grace Corsetti, the Silver Fox. Corsetti plays it wisely behind the net. She's got her head up. She's got a head of steam. Here comes Gracie, the freshman. Grace Corsetti, she gets it out of the zone, and it's taken by Liakos. Here comes Lizzie, Elizabeth Liakos, of course the younger sister of Emily Liakos, and a shot, easy save for Amanda Essigman as a soft wrist shot. Neal, I don't know if that shot could have broken through a stick of butter on a summer afternoon.
Yeah,
Arlington's got to put a little bit of mustard on their shots.
Yeah, she could have wound up on that. It was a cross between. That flooded in there, Ken, you know.
It was a knuckleball.
Yeah.
All right, on the face-off, Danielle Kelly. Woburn looking to clear it out. Kept in nicely there. Very nicely by Grace Corsetti. And here comes Arlington with a 3-on-1 break. Puck trickles out in front, but Amanda Essigman. So Amanda Essigman, I got to say, Neely, she's locked in back there tonight.
Yeah, she's always got high beams on, lights on. That was the Flying Hawaiian, Michaela Doherty, calling for that puck in the slot. She had an opportunity, but as you and I both know, it's hard to handle in a crowd.
Oh, yeah. And Amanda read it like a book. She came out there and covered it with a glove. Nice little drop pass there. Arlington really threatening in the second half of this period, but Woburn has managed to put the puck in the net. All right, puck goes over to the corner to Talanian. Ava with a little bit of a razzle-dazzle. I like Ava's game. Puck goes across the boards to number 8, Jackie Lees for Woburn. And looks like Jackie's going to come away with it. She shoots it across to number 2, Mackenzie Russo. Puck goes deep into the Arlington zone. Arlington trying to clear it out. We're down under 2 minutes left in the second period. And here comes Arlington the other way. It's number 14, Danielle Kelly. Danielle can't find too much out there. Flynn tries to keep it in.
They got to clear.
Benoit tries to keep it in, but it's out of the zone, and it's going to be offsides against.
Yeah, Arlington was offsides. He called the delay, and 22 Talanian, she couldn't see that the play was offside.
All right, 1 minute, 40 seconds left. We're here at the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington. Here's a shot, but a little bit late on pulling the trigger there, as Liakos had an opportunity. Here's O'Brien with a razzle-dazzle. She sends, looks to the right, goes back to Fiona. Fiona with a shot in the screen. Oh, beautiful shot, screen shot. But a nice save by Essigman. All right, O'Day back to get it. Shea O'Day, she sends it back over to Fiona. Fiona skates beautifully backwards, sends it nicely up the boards, but it looks like it's no icing. The refs wave it off. Aaron O'Brien in on the hunt on the forecheck. Puck trickles along the sides. Here come the Tanners the other way. Pass up to Russo. Russo's broken up nicely by Fiona Johnson. Princess Fiona, and here come the other way. Shea O'Day. Here comes O'Day with a shot. Save Essigman. Tanners shoot it around the boards. It goes all the way across to Fiona. Fiona with a nice little flick in. Here's a tip for Arlington, but no one's over there to get it. And it floats back to number 12, the blue liner, Shea O'Day. Shea sends it over to Fiona. Fiona sends it up to number 20, Erica Siegel. And here come the Tanners the other way. A nice play by broken up nicely. ML Pineros had a nice opportunity there. And we're down under a minute. And they better pay attention here. A breakaway! And here comes another breakaway. Shot. So she shot it wide as Mackenzie Russo, the crafty forward. 7 seconds left in the period. Time is expiring. Here comes a break. A shot. Save Essigman again. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 periods. the Arlington Spy Ponders find themselves down 3 goals to Bobby McCurtain. He's in the catbird seat as the Woburn Tanners come into the third period with a 3-goal lead, and there is a pallor over the Eddie Burns Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for third period action in a moment from Arlington Community Media, Inc. Thank you.
My name is Max DeLuca, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here, joined in the booth by the Arlington Catholic coach, Kristen McKenzie, the Arlington native, Arlington royalty, Kristen, the middle child of the older brother, Kevin McKenzie, K-Mac, and the younger brother, Justin. Is it Justin? See, I got that pretty good. And the lovely mother, what is her name?
Tracy.
Tracy, yes. Kristen, you are the coach of Arlington Catholic, and have you been here the first 2 periods?
I have been, yes.
What is Arlington High School going to need to do to get back in this game?
Honestly, I mean, they're giving it their all. If I had to say anything, they got to shoot a little bit more and crash that net harder. This goalie's giving up a rebound on just about every shot this game.
Yeah. Amanda Essigman, the Woburn goalie, has given up a couple rebounds. Now, Kristen, tell us a little bit about your year this year for AC.
You know what? We had a good year for us. Got better from last year, so that's all you can ask for. Still a young squad. Looking to make a big comeback next year with a big junior class coming up.
Nice.
Hoping for them to return bigger and stronger, but
nice. Now, how many years have you been at the helm now? Is this what year are you in now for AC?
This is my second year there.
Second year as head coach?
Yes.
And you enjoying the gig?
Yes, very much. I got a good squad, I got a good school behind me, and I'm enjoying where I am.
Very nice. Now, Kristen, you went to Arlington High, though, right? What year were you at AHS?
I graduated in 2011.
2011. And you played hockey?
I did, yeah.
What else did you play?
I played field hockey and softball.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, Kristen, give us a little bit of color commentary. Here come the Arlington Spy Ponders. They're down 3 goals. It's a one and done here in the state championship. Is that right?
That it is, yep.
All right. Erin O'Brien on the faceoff. She's number 4. She's out there with number 7 is Emily Benoit. And you're right.
You got
Elizabeth Liakos. And you were right. They got to shoot, and they came out shooting.
That's what they got to do. I'm telling you, crash that net for those rebounds, and something's got to go in.
Puck goes back to Molly Flynn, and it's taken by number 7, Emily Benoit. Now, Kristen, do you coach any at the youth levels? What else do you coach?
I do. Well, so I'm the JV softball coach at AC as well. But as far as hockey, I help out down at the Arlington youth level. This year, I actually ended up kind of got myself wrapped up in coaching a boys team.
Nice. What age?
Pee-wees. I coached the Pee-wee 3s up until the high school season started.
Beautiful.
That was fun, actually.
Beautiful. Now, being over there at AC, you got to put up with Danny Shine, my old friend. That must be difficult. Danny can be difficult.
He's a good guy. I've had nothing but good things from him since he's hired me. So.
Oh no, I'm just teasing.
I honestly have nothing to complain about.
I'm just teasing. I love Danny Shine. He's a legend.
Oh yeah, that he is.
Great hockey coach too. He's a hockey mind. Oh, taken nicely by number 10, Gabby Rousseau. Gabby sends it back to Fiona. Fiona tries to dump it in. It's broken up. Rousseau with a shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, Arlington can't get the puck in the net.
They're there though. They're there.
They are there. No, they are there, Kristen. I agree that they've been there. And last period, second half, they were really peppering them.
Yeah. Definitely not giving up, that's for
nope.
sure.
All right, Fiona sends it up to number 20, Erica Siegel. Siegel takes it into the boards. Puck trickles behind the net, all the way around. Over to get it is Fiona Johnson-McDonald. Fiona, strong, very strong skater. She is a sophomore defender. Puck tapped out by Woburn. Woburn can play a little bit defensively here. Let me ask you this, Kristen. So suppose you were in Bob McCurtain's position with a 3-goal lead in this period. What's your strategy?
Oh, I'm not stopping, that's for sure. I'm going to do what I've been doing because for the most part, I mean, I've seen a lot of control out of them, especially last period. And I mean, I've seen this team play a couple times this year. I played them once, and I mean, this is his best game that I've seen him play all year.
How did you make out against them this year?
We lost 3-0 to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me, Kristen, what would you say the high point was of your season this year over at Arlington Catholic?
I would say for us it was just kind of coming together. We really had some chemistry going in our lines, especially more towards the first half of the season. when we won a few games. I mean, we tied Wilmington 1-1 this year, as did Arlington High. So we played a couple good teams. We beat Lexington 1-0, and really gave it our all. Came together. You know, we had 2 young goaltenders, returners, that are still young, but really gave us everything this year. So
nice. All right, Arlington penalty now. It's going to be number 12, Shea O'Day. She's going to spend a little bit of time in the sin bin. Woburn now really in the catbird seat. They got a 3-goal lead. They got a power play with 12 minutes, 19 seconds left in the third period. I'm delighted to be joined here by Kristen McKenzie, the head coach of the Arlington Catholic Cougars. Oh, shot! Oh, big save! Oh, what a save! And it was smothered by Elise Rod. Now, Kristen, we got a freshman goalie here, Elise Rod for Arlington, and she is seeing her first playoff minutes. What does that mean for a freshman to get into a contest as a freshman into a playoff hockey game?
I will say Elise is a freshman, but she's a very veteran goaltender. She knows what she's doing out there, and she's comfortable and knows that she's got this. You know, she's obviously behind Jordan, but she knows what she's doing. She's a great goaltender that's been doing it her whole life, and she's confident out there. She's comfortable.
I noticed her goals against average this year, if I'm reading this correctly, is 1.05, which is outstanding. I mean, that's better than any of the goalies listed on these sheets. So she had a good season.
Yeah, I mean, especially being behind a senior, especially a senior like Jordan, but she got in her fair share of games, and she made the saves that Jeff wanted her to make. So she does her job out there.
Now, what else are you doing these days professionally with your time, apart from the coaching?
I am currently, I just finished getting my physical education teacher license. I'm a teaching assistant right now at the Dallin Elementary School.
Oh, nice.
Looking to get in full-time at Arlington next year as a PE teacher.
Very nice. And are you still skating? What are you doing for your physical activities these days?
I do. I skate actually in a men's league, a pickup league here in Arlington, a couple nights a week. But
beautiful.
It's fun for me, but it keeps me going. So.
Very nice. Well, I've gotten to know your wonderful brothers. Kevin and I did some. We worked together as broadcasting years back. He was doing the scoreboard for soccer. This is back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've gotten to know Justin. He's also, your brothers can drive the Zamboni. Hey, I meant to ask you, can you drive a Zamboni? I mean, both your brothers are pretty good.
I can. I did it in college, actually, up at Salem State when I went there. I worked at the rink part-time and drove the Zamboni. Keep telling my brother to hire me, but, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting Kristen McKenzie trivia. Kristen McKenzie here joining me in the booth, the Arlington Catholic head coach. And Kristen in her second year at the helm. Oh! Arlington dodges a bullet there. Although Elise Rod was locked in, she slid over. She might have got a pad on it, even if the kid got a stick on it. Anyway, Arlington's got to get something going here. We're down almost to the halfway point in the third period. Here comes Arlington the other way. There's a shot it high. A nice scoring bid there by Grace Corsetti, the Silver Fox. Arlington now threatening again. Here's Erin O'Brien. Erin takes it behind the net. Little razzle-dazzle. Tries to send it in front, and she does, but it's cleared out by the Tanners. And the puck rolls all the way back into the Arlington zone. It's not going to be an icing. Back to get it is Fiona Johnson-McDonald. Puck shot up. Erin O'Brien tries to send it up. And sliding into the boards, number 8. Jackie Lees, a junior forward for Woburn. Jackie, one of the Woburn stars this season. And she's a little bit banged up over there. She had 5 goals and 16 assists for 21 points. Second on the team for Woburn this year. But it looks like she got a little bit banged up into the boards. And you never like to see that.
It didn't look like any contact or anything. It looked like she may have just lost an edge and took it into the boards.
Yeah, it does look like she lost an edge. So we'll, it's number 8, Jackie Lees. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Mecca, Eddie Burns Arena, Arlington, Massachusetts. It's the first round of the MIAA State Championship playoffs. Arlington, a higher seed than Woburn, but find themselves down 3-0 with under 10 minutes left in the third period. And the Arlington girls are going to have to get on the board. We've got an injury timeout here. but it looks like she might be okay. She's probably staying down, and she's now sitting upright. And let's see if she can get vertical. It looks like she is. All right, so a big hand for Jackie Lees as she is upright and hopefully will soon be taking nutrition. All right, so we are 9 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third period from the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington. Jackie Lees went sliding into the boards, but she's smiling now, as are her teammates and her coach, Bobby McCurtain. Bobby McCurtain last year, Kristen, he earned his 300th win as a high school coach. He started the Woburn program in 2001. What do you know about Coach Bobby McCurtain?
I tell you, he's a big name in girls high school hockey. Bob had a great team going for, say, the last 3 years. Was a real front runner up there in the state tournament every year. Graduated a huge senior class last year and lost a lot of talent. Working with a much smaller squad too. He's got, I'd say, only 12 girls on that bench and about 10 of them play. But he does a lot with them. I mean, as you can see, they're out here winning 3-0 right now, being the underdogs, playing their hearts out. So he's doing something right.
Aaron O'Brien with a shot save. A nice bid by Aaron. But I got to tell you, this Amanda Essigman has been locked in today. I realize she's given up a couple of rebounds, but overall she's been solid.
Yeah, good goaltender right there.
Nice bid there by Aaron O'Brien as Aaron took it in nicely the length of the ice. Kristen, how many, Coach McKenzie, how many kids did you carry on your roster this year?
I had a 23-girl roster this year.
Big roster.
Real big team. A lot of young girls. I had 4 7th graders playing for me this year.
Very nice.
But, looking forward to a bright future.
How do you manage playing time with such a big roster like that, Kristen? I know it's $1 million question, but just generally speaking.
It is. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. But, I mean, I do my best to get girls out there, when I know that it's their opportunity.
Yep.
They all have their own skills that they bring to the team, and when I know that, it's kind of their time and we could use them and maybe their specific skill in that moment, I do my best to get them out there, but I don't promise anything. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
23 is a big squad. So.
Now, when you were at Salem State, what did you play?
I'm a left winger.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. And did you enjoy your years there?
Oh, I loved it. Yep.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question now. Over at Arlington Catholic, you got any Arlington kids on the team this year?
I do. I have a handful of Arlington girls over there.
Let's have a shout out. Who are they?
We got a sophomore defenseman, Brenna Mulcahy.
Yeah.
I have actually 3 of the Moran sisters, Kaylee Moran, Emily Moran, one of my goaltenders,
Yeah.
and Erin Moran, one of my 7th graders. Erin plays for the Arlington U12 team. They're actually headed back to the state tournament. Working towards another banner to put up on that wall.
Yeah.
I have Casey Keneally, sophomore defenseman, transfer from Arlington High actually.
Yeah.
She played for Jeff last year and then jumped ship and came over to play for me this year.
Yeah.
I believe that's it from Arlington, but I got a good amount of them.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, so we got a penalty, number 13, Isabel Aaron. It's slashing. I think she learned that from her father, Artie, as she put the lumber on that poor young Woburn Tanner, and she'll spend a little bit of time in the sin bin for the vicious slash. All right, we are 7 minutes, 51 seconds left in the period. The referee calls off number 10, Bella Shaw, the sophomore forward. And so we got a Woburn power play. Cleared out. On the kill is number 4, Aaron O'Brien, number 12, Shea O'Day, number 7, Emily Benoit, and number 11, Molly Flynn. So Arlington with a premier penalty kill, but they're still running out of time here, Kristen. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. And O'Day tries to shake a shot. Arlington maybe looking for a shorthanded goal. Shea O'Day is broken up, and the Tanners are coming. Number 5 is Kelsey Ficcicello. All right, the Tanners with a little bit of time now, and on the power play, brought in nicely by number 18, Sophia Gregory. Sophia's had a nice game today. Here come the Tanners the other way. Shot up the ice. The Spy Ponders the other way. Shot up the ice by Molly Flynn. And look at this kid circle. Number 8, Jackie Lees. There's a shot. Elise Rod, no problem for her. She deflects it wide. Goes behind the net to Fiona. And it looks like we've got some call here. I don't know what happened. We are down under 7 minutes left. The season closing in on the Arlington Spy Ponders now. It looks like it's going to be another penalty. Arlington's going to find themselves down 2 as Grace Corsetti heads to the sin bin. Didn't see what happened there, Kristen, did you?
No. Great call from there.
All right, so the Tanners now, Kristen, they're looking to put a dagger in, 3 goals up and 2 men up on a power play.
Yeah, now would be the time.
Where are you doing the PE training?
So I was at Salem State.
Yeah.
Finishing that up. I just
That's where you finished it, yeah.
Yeah, I just finished that up, so.
And you went there undergrad too?
Yes.
Okay. So is it an extra certificate, or what is it for PE? Did you have to go back?
So I got my degree in PE, and then I just had to go back and take a class to get my license.
I see, okay.
My
All right.
teaching license, because I finally passed
got
that teaching license exam.
I hear you. All right, so the Tanners now looking to settle it down on the 2-man advantage. And puck goes behind the net to Rousseau. Rousseau is hounded over there by Flynn. Fiona back to help. Shot in front. Oh, save. Puck goes back to number 20. Angie Moore. Angie sends it behind the net. It's smothered up by Elise Rod. And the Tanners buzzing the net. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left. Arlington Spy Ponders down 3-0 here at the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington. Is this where you say you play your pickup these days, Kristen?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And does your and I take it the AC also has their home games here, right?
Yeah.
We got to get you guys a rink. I remember when Danny Shine built that beautiful new soccer field, the turf field.
Yeah.
I think we got to get a rink
Yeah.
over at AC.
I'm sure Danny wouldn't mind that, and I'm sure John Missouri wouldn't either.
Yeah, exactly. We could use another rink in town.
Yeah.
Not that the Mecca isn't a wonderful venue. All right, here we go. Here we go. Emily Benoit, the French connection. Takes it the length of the ice. Emily's hungry. She goes in. Save again. Save again. And Amanda Essigman looking to be the player of the game today. She's probably got 20 saves, Kristen. Kristen, who's your starting goalie this year?
I didn't really have a true starter this year. I have 2 goalies. I have a freshman, Emily Moran, and a sophomore, Quinn Stone.
Nice.
We shared time pretty evenly.
And where's Quinn from?
Quinn is from Medford.
Okay. All right, we're under 5 minutes left in the third period. And here comes Woburn on a potential 2-on-1 break, but played beautifully behind the net by Sydney Owaskow. Owaskow, a freshman. And Erin O'Brien comes up with it, the senior. Here comes Erin with a head of steam. Erin goes, she's broken up. All right, here's a break for the Tanners. A little bit of speed here. Oh, very, very nice breakout there by ML Pineros. ML had a goal earlier in the game, and she can really fly. There's a shot deflected and just wide of Elise Rod. And here come the Spy Ponders the other way. It's Fiona Johnson-McDonald. Fiona looking to go coast to coast. Fiona with a head of steam. Fiona with a shot. Save! Essigman with a beautiful save. And here come the Spy Ponders back the other way. I mean, the Tanners back the other way. But back to cover it is Molly Flynn, the senior. Pass up to O'Brien. O'Brien comes in. O'Brien tries to, she looked to try to find Gabby Rousseau, but Rousseau couldn't get a stick on it. There's a puck shot in, but it's blocked by the Tanners defense. And the Tanners looking to clear it out. Tanners getting a little bit tired now. They've worked hard all day. And we're down to 3 minutes left. Puck taken up the ice. It's Michaela Doherty. Michaela is broken up beautifully. Oh, a wonderful stick check there by that number 18. Arlington goalie is out.
3 minutes left in the game. See if they can put one in.
Yeah. There's Ava Talanian, number 22. Puck shot up the ice by the Tanners. Under 3 minutes left. Arlington down 3-0. Third period action. And there's a big hit. Oh, nice check. Number 2,
Nice save by Grace Corsetti there.
Mackenzie Russo. Ooh. So Izzy Aaron chooses to shoot it up the ice. Oh, a little too far for Ava Talanian. And we're going to bring it back on the icing call.
Lisa head back between the pipes for the face-off anyway.
So tell us, Kristen, now that the hockey season's over, what's your plan for the spring?
I actually coach the JV softball team at AC.
Right.
So I have a couple weeks off kind of to recoup after the season and then get right back into it with softball tryouts.
Nice. And how's your squad going to be this year, do you know? Is this your first year doing that, or did you do it
No,
last
this is
year?
my second year, too. Last year, we went 19-1 last year.
Whoa.
We lost our last game of the season, unfortunately. But we should have some good talent coming back. We'll have a few of them bump up to varsity, as expected, and a few freshmen coming in. So we'll see.
So when you were in high school, you said you did softball, hockey, and field hockey, right?
Correct.
Is it fair to say that ice hockey was your favorite?
Ice hockey was my favorite, yeah. I don't know. It was ice hockey and softball. I ended up going to college. I went to Merrimack College. I was recruited out of high school for softball.
What position?
Catcher.
Yeah.
I went Division II to Merrimack to play softball. I ended up transferring to Salem State because of a change in my education path.
Right.
Merrimack just really didn't have.
Right.
So I moved to Salem State and picked up hockey again.
Very nice. Yeah, I was very fortunate back in the day to have coached in soccer a young girl who went on to become a spectacular softball player in Arlington. Played for UMass Boston. Her name is Roxanne Vento. Do you know Roxanne?
I know Roxy very well. She's a fellow catcher.
Yeah, exactly.
She's up in her senior year now at UMass.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She's had a good career there. She's been playing all along, right?
Yeah, she's been playing, starting since she was a freshman. Very good softball player there.
Yeah, wonderful kid.
Oh, yeah.
But she's a few years behind you, obviously, right?
She is, yep.
Yeah. And so what year were you AHS?
2011 I graduated.
Okay, 2011.
My 4 years of high school were unfortunately 4 out of the 5 years that Frank and his St. Mary's team did not lose a game.
I do remember that, actually.
2 of my years, my freshman and my sophomore year, we ended up at the Songus Arena in the semifinals and we lost to St. Mary's.
And so were you at Merrimack when Megan Wiseman was at Merrimack?
Yes, she was younger than me. She came in a year after me.
Yeah, she was a lights-out lacrosse player at Merrimack, if I recall.
Yep.
The Wisemans, of course, Arlington royalty.
Yes.
Oh, puck trickles in front of the net. There's a shot. Oh, almost a bid there. There's a bid there by Liakos, but it couldn't go in. And the Tanners, it looks like we've got a
Cross-checking penalty.
1 minute, 16 seconds left on a cross-checking penalty on Woburn. It's going to be the feisty Sophia Gregory who's going to spend the end of this game in the sin bin. But the Tanners are on the verge of a major upset here. The seedings, I didn't get what exactly it was, but I understand Arlington had the higher seed here, obviously because they have a home game.
Yes, Arlington was the 12 seed. Woburn, I believe, was either 15 or 18. I can't exactly.
All right, number 2, Casey Smith is on the ice now.
Arlington High did defeat Woburn twice already this year.
Yeah.
Just an unwritten rule of sports here, but you never beat a team 3 times, so they say.
Exactly. Exactly. One minute left in the period. Can Arlington get a goal here? The Tanners under siege. There's a shot. It rolls out in front. But I got to say, Amanda Essigman on the verge of a clean sheet. But there's O'Brien. She sends it in front, but it's broken up. And here comes... Oh, another save. Arlington threatening. Erin O'Brien behind the net. She's hounded.
Jeff, respectfully, with all the seniors out here on the ice this shift, finishing off the last 30 seconds of the game.
Well, cleared the length of the ice, and it's wide of the net. 20 seconds left. It trickles out in front. Back to get it is Molly Flynn. Well, I do want to say thank you, Kristen. Kristen McKenzie, the Arlington Catholic head coach, has joined us for third period action. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is pretty much over here. There's 10 seconds left, and the Arlington Spy Ponder season has come to an end. as the Jordan Toomey, the senior captain goalkeeper, comes back into the net to finish the game. And it's been a good season for Arlington, Kristen. This is the first season they've ever won the Middlesex League.
Yes.
Coach Jeffy Mead in his 12th or 13th season, I'm not really sure. But there's lots to be happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an upset as the Woburn Tanners defeat the Arlington Spy Ponders 3-0. The Arlington season comes to an end. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster. I've been delighted to be joined here today by color commentator Neal O'Brien, the proud father, and Kristen McKenzie, the head coach of the Arlington Catholic. Kristen, good luck next year. Good luck with your softball season. I'm Ken Kohlberg signing off from Arlington Arena from Arlington Community Media, Inc. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for having me.
All right, good night.